Avery, how was practice today?
Practice was great today. We were flying around today, so a lot of energy out there. Yeah.
How's spring gone for you overall?
Spring's been going pretty well for me overall. Just getting better and better each practice, and just getting better at the details.
What are some of those details you think you've gotten better at?
Getting lined up correctly, fitting gaps tighter. More clean play. Yeah.
How do you feel about the season you put together last year?
I feel like it was an improvement from the season before and the season before that, and I just keep hoping to improve because that's what it's about for me.
Yeah, what has that development process been like? What are some of the steps you can see or ways you've improved?
More time studying film definitely has helped me out in the game. Definitely just being more intuitive into the game. Just being more of a student of the game.
Are you a lot bigger than when you first got here? It seems
I
like
am.
it.
I started at 205 and now I'm 229.
What goes into that process?
Just make it your diet. That weight room down there, the strength staff, what they put into us, it helps out a lot.
Was it tough for you, or did it come pretty naturally kind of once you got into the system?
It came naturally. When I got in the system. I had to take some extra steps too, make sure I was eating correctly, make sure I was getting a little bit of extra meals in.
Do you have like a goal weight or somewhere you're trying to get with that? Are you happy with where you are now?
I'm pretty happy with where I am right now. I just want to make sure I keep my speed,
Avery, what do you see your role as on this team?
My role?
Yeah.
I see myself as, a person that can help the team out a lot, win ball games, win championships, that kind of thing.
What's it been like? Seems like you're elevated up the depth chart a little bit this spring. Just what's that like, getting more?
Like I said, just getting better each and every spring, each and every year. So, it's been amazing for me.
You think you have a chance at one of the starting roles this year?
I have a chance, yeah.
How do you guys handle the competition for that spot within the room? What is that like with you guys?
So we're pretty stacked in there. We're all pretty good at that position. So it's a battle. Yeah, best man comes out on top.
You've obviously put in a good amount of time in this program through your years here. Would it be meaningful to you to take that spot just based on the work you put in to get to this point?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'll be excited to take that spot.
Is there anything you have to do or you feel like you need to show in order to earn it? What is it going to take to carve out that role?
It's just making plays. Whoever makes the most plays, whoever's around the ball the most.
Is there anything that you feel that you bring necessarily that stands out compared to other guys in the room, or like what makes you sort of a different or a special player?
Well, I would say that I think everybody brings something different to the table. I think as time had gone by, me being in this program, I've gotten more acquainted with the defense. So, I think I know what I'm doing more, so.
What was it like playing with Trevor and Jamal last year? What have you been able to learn from those guys?
I learned a lot from Trevor. Trevor, he was pretty dynamic, he was with his technique and all that and his speed and ability. So, just watching him play, that really sparked me as well.
Anything particular from his game that you're able to sort of apply to your play or try to start doing now more when you're out there?
I think he was really good with his hands, and I think he was really good at tracking and shooting the gap and, tracking the hip and making great plays. So, me just watching him, it's like, I'm going to mirror that some and more.
Jamal's kind of the veteran of that group now. What is his sort of leadership role like, or what is he like as a teammate?
He's a great teammate. He always pouring into us, always trying to get us better, always giving us tips on how to get to the ball more. He a headhunter. So.
What type of player is Martavius?
Martavius, he a down to earth player. He a dynamic player. He be all over the place. He get to the ball, physical player.
Do you have any specific goals for this season? Anything you'd like to accomplish?
I'd go for conference, go as high as I can.
Individually, anything that you target? Or
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, conference player, all conference, all American if I can.
Gotcha. What's the biggest adversity you feel like you've overcome to get to this point in your career? Is there anything that stands out?
I would say when I first got here, switching from being a defensive lineman in high school and me just getting it was natural. It came natural to me, but getting the fits and what everybody else is doing behind me and in front of me, that's been like the biggest diversity thing for me. And that's improved over the years, so yeah.
I'm surprised you played defensive line in high school, talking about, you know, the effort to get bigger and the weight you came in at. How did that work for you at that level?
It was it's just in high school it's just run to the ball, you know, run to the ball, keep your leverage, that kind of thing as a defensive end. And when I got here, things started getting more free, more loose, started moving around more, you know, the back end with playing pass more, that kind of thing shifted the game for me.
What was sort of the hardest part of making that transition? Anything that stands out?
The hardest part, I think the hardest part was patience, and it was really the patience aspect of it, just getting it down, you know.
All right, good deal.
All right, Avery, appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Nice to meet you.